Good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise with me, Shane Silva. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Special rally organized by the Sirsa Shakti and Newsfirst media organizations to commence from Thalaimana today. 17 Sri Lankan fishermen who were arrested for violating Myanmar's maritime boundary released. 9 persons died from lightning-related accidents in the past year. And counting begins in the UK general elections. "17 Sri Lankan fishermen who were arrested after violating Myanmar's maritime boundary have been released." Speaking to News First, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs noted that the case filed against these fishermen in the Criminal Court of Myanmar had been withdrawn on Wednesday on the advice of the President of Myanmar. The released fishermen should arrive in Sri Lanka in the coming days. It is further noted that the President of Myanmar had released the fishermen based on a special request made by the Sri Lankan government. The 17 Sri Lankan fishermen were arrested by Myanmar authorities in October 2014 after they were caught violating Myanmar's maritime boundary. The special rally organized by the Sirsa Shakti and Newsfirst media organization in collaboration with the National Youth Services Council and the Colombo Port City will commence in Thalaimana today. This is the nation's biggest rally. We now join our Newsfirst reporter Shahin Jurangpati, who is currently in Thalaimana for the very latest on the rally.
Well, very good morning to you. We are here in Thalaimana at the edge of Sri Lanka, where all preparations are set for the inauguration ceremony of the Brick by Brick Run Bhumi Rally for Unity, organized by Newsfirst together with the Czech Port City and the National Youth Services Council. Now, following the inauguration ceremony, the Run Bhumi Rally will set off from here in Thalaimana and will travel across 4,000 villages and 100 cities to every nook and cranny in the island over the next 33 days, spreading the word of national unity. Now, what is rather more significant in this rally is that a brick will be collected from each of the cities the Run Bhumi Rally will be knocking doors on, and with the name of that particular city engraved on the brick. Now, these bricks will be used to construct a monument at the Colombo Port City. So we are expecting a large response through this initiative. So stay with us for more details and updates. The News First from Thalaimana for the Run Bhumi Rally for Unity, I'm Shahin Jurangpati.
Brick by brick, our hearts become one. Run Bhumi Rally for Unity. 8th May, 9 a.m. Thalaimana, 12 p.m. Mana, 4 p.m. Madu. 9th May, 9 a.m. Purasankulam, 12 p.m. Vaunia, 4 p.m. Mankulam. 10th May, 9 a.m. Kilinochi, 12 p.m. Punarin, 4 p.m. Jaffna. Join us now for the nation's biggest rally.
Reports say that 9 persons have died from lightning-related accidents in the past year. The Met Department says that further lightning-related accidents can be anticipated during the ongoing inter-monsoon season. The department further said that there was a likelihood that this weather pattern could persist until the end of the month. 1 person died and 5 more persons were injured in a lightning-related accident yesterday. Speaking to News First, meteorologist Nimal Bandara also noted that rain could be expected close to the island during the intertropical convergence zone. Deputy Speaker of Parliament Chandima Virakodi says that the only way to implement the formal program initiated by President Maithripala Sirisena is by strengthening the Sri Lanka Freedom Party. The Deputy Speaker made this statement speaking at a media briefing held yesterday.
අද මේ රටේ ජනප්‍රියම වචනය ජනප්‍රිය කෙසේ වෙතත් හැමදෙනාම අතර කතා කරන වචන තමයි යහපාලනය සහ ජාතික ආණ්ඩුව.
The most famous words in the country at present are good governance and national government. However, in the same manner we politicians speak about it, the intelligentsia of this country are eagerly waiting to see the implementation of the good governance and national government that President Maithripala Sirisena wanted. Even though the United National Party may be dedicated towards the cause, the people of this country have an issue as to whether the UNP understands the meaning of these two words and are acting accordingly. The United National Party are facing a problematic situation as they can see that the people are convinced that the Sri Lanka Freedom Party is being strengthened under the leadership of President Maithripala Sirisena. Now, without allowing that program to bear fruit, the United National Party is making use of the opportunity to stay in power without the mandate of the people.
පවතින නිසා අද එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂය කලබල වෙලා ඉන්නවා. ඒ වැඩපිළිවෙල ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න අවස්ථාව ලබා නොදී එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂය අවස්ථාවෙන් ප්‍රයෝජනයට අරගෙන අද ඉන්නේ ජනතා බලයක් නැතුව ජනතාවගේ කැමැත්තකින් තොරව.
The Basnayaka Nilame of the Kataragama Devalaya D.P. Gumarge paid homage to the chief prelate of the Malvatu chapter, the most venerable Tibbatuave Sri Sumangala Thero.
The chief prelate of the Kataragama Kirivihera, the Venerable Kubavaka Damminda Thero, was also present at this occasion. After receiving the blessing of the chief prelate of the Malvatu chapter, the Nilabe expressed his views to the media. There is a need to have an elephant kraal and an elephant school in Kataragama. Although there are elephants, there is no secure place for them. We start the day tomorrow with an auspicious event at around 10 in the morning. There are approximately 60 CCTV cameras that have been fixed. We hope to fix more CCTV cameras within the temple premises to identify those who are engaging in wrongdoing.
The Student Union of the Open University claims that a situation has arisen where students have to pay exorbitant fees for courses at the Open University. Convener of the Student Union, Amila Sandarwan, states that the annual course fee that was 4,180 rupees back in 2013 has now risen to 62,000 rupees. Protesting against this increase in course fees, students of the Open University have staged a hunger strike for the past 150 days.
The annual course fee that was 4,180 rupees back in 2013 has now risen to 62,000 rupees. This is an amount that the students cannot afford. In addition to that, the official student union and other student bodies have been banned for the past 2.5 years. Students have continuously held discussions and protested against this. However, none of these measures have brought the university back to its original state, nor has it been possible to reduce the fees. So after holding talks with the former as well as the present governments, we commenced this hunger strike opposite the university on the 17th of December as a last resort.
And that's a look at this edition of News First Primetime Sunrise. It is a pleasure having you with us and hope you have a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.